I hit skill average 50 in Hypixel Skyblock, and it took me under a year. This is how I was able to do this fast, while also being lazy, and then also what my stats look like with no gear on. Hopefully this should prove that contrary to what some other YouTubers say, skill average is actually important. So here we go, yet another video that indirectly answers the question of why I still don't have a girlfriend. So this is it, skill average 50. Let's go. So yeah, if we look at this skill average of 50, I think this video will have finally completed my transformation where I start as Zac Efron in Neighbors and wind up as Ben Affleck in The Accountant. And then after that, become PS1 Hagrid. That's right, I'm turning into a neckbeard. But if you want the long story short, I haven't touched grass in a little under a year at this point. Yeah, I know Skycrypt says I joined a year ago, but I still got around a month left until that's true. I started Skyblock as a non that had absolutely no clue how to play the game. Over the past 11 months, I've been able to amass a net worth of 2 billion coins, and more importantly, what this video is about is a skill average of 50. I could go through and flex all of my stats, but then you guys would see my fishing level, and that would not be good. Also, the fact that I still don't have Alchemy 50, it's not great. But this was actually not a video I had planned for today. Now, until maybe a week or two ago, I didn't even know how close I was to hitting this. But once I would oh my gosh, please stop following me around. But I realized that all I had to do was just hit Alchemy 50 and then I would have it. And because Alchemy takes really no skill and also isn't really a grind either, I pretty much already had skill average 50 at this point. But I definitely underestimated how annoying it would be to sit and brew potions for 3 hours straight. Seriously, it cannot get more boring than that. I need to stop doing Enderslayers. I cannot focus on this video. So here we are in a place that I have not been to since I talked about my wood for 8 minutes. So I finally get to fulfill my lifelong dream of spending an entire YouTube video talking about my wood. But yeah, just as I figured out that I was about to hit skill average 50, the Crystal Hollows came out. And that meant I needed to mine. A lot. Long story short, I am now ranked number 289 in gemstones, and I haven't collected a single gemstone since I last streamed, and I'm probably not going to be doing that anytime soon unless I have to make a video on it. But what this did do was give me a lot of mining XP. Each gemstone you break is almost like 1 titanium, which might sound pretty bad, but okay, the ball pet actually doesn't suck anymore. What is going on? That might sound kind of underwhelming, but when you can find gemstones just like that, I leveled up mining twice basically. Only collecting gemstones. I mean, look how fast this is. You can literally see the percentage on the side go up and up and up. It is incredibly quick. And at this point, using the gemstone gauntlet is too overkill for Mithril. This is ridiculous. But back on track. I went the enchanted sugarcane route just because it's probably the easiest, and if I needed any money at a pinch, I could just sell it back to the NPC. Because that is actually a very ineffective money-making method. Sugarcane normally sells to the bazaar for less than NPC sell price. So I spent a solid 3 hours brewing potions, and then finally, it happened. I'd gained so much skill average from the new mining update that I only needed to hit Alchemy 42. Which was actually incredible because I don't think I have the patience to hit Alchemy 50, especially not with my potion setup. I do not have the space and I do not have the time. I mean, I have the time, let's be honest. I'm skill average 50 in Skyblock, what else am I doing? But there are a few things that I would rather do less in this world than brew more potions, so it's not gonna happen now. And then I hit it, and honestly, it didn't even feel good. The big 5-0 stares right back at me and is a constant reminder of how much time I have wasted in this game. Oh my gosh. It's been around 2,000 hours to get to this point, so let me tell you what else I could have done in that amount of time. Apparently, it takes around 600 hours for a native English speaker to learn some European languages. I could be fluent in French, Spanish, and Portuguese. But instead, I have 2 numbers in a pixelated video game. Please help me. What am I doing? Working a minimum wage job in New York City, I could have made $30,000. Real life dollars, but no, instead, I have a few minor stat boosts in a video game. And after a quick Google search, apparently 2,000 hours is the amount of time it took Christopher Columbus to sail to the Americas on his first voyage. But instead of stumbling across a continent I didn't know existed, you get the point. Massive waste of time. Would I do it again? Yeah, absolutely. 3 of the skills that I have above level 50 were either done AFK or semi-AFK. Somehow I just made 1,000,000 coins from mining. I don't know how that happened. This gauntlet is busted. Farming, I did this with melon minions. Foraging, I did an entire video about this. Mining, as you can see right there, was semi-AFK. Aimlessly wandering a mouse around while watching a movie, I'm not really counting as actually playing the game. You don't even have to move, this is one hand. I watched all of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier while doing this, and that got me to like mining 52, and the rest I've done like actively, and with minions as well, so there's another AFK way I did that. But yeah, here we go, here are some of my stats, with absolutely no gear on at all. As you can see, no pet, no armor, but 1,337 health, 291 defense, that's an EHP of 5,228. So yeah, instead of Necron armor and a Warden helmet, imagine an Endernon coming at you speaking 4 languages fluently all at once. Way more intimidating, would recommend 100%. But what's done is done, and I can't be that now. Back when I joined Skyblock, skill average 50 was the highest you could possibly get. Now, of course, they've raised it, so it doesn't really mean as much as it did before. But there it is. I have it now. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna sell out. Most of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so consider hitting that button. On that note, I will see you guys next time. Peace.